Coming to you live from Grandmother's house, this is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Kyle.
And we are in a newly changed studio.
Yeah, it's great.
This is because Steven and I fucked up a Decker's video so badly that we're not publishing it. This is the first video in the new space.
I made it.
We're still futzing with some lighting and camera placement and that kind of thing. So cut us some slack if it's not perfect, but we hope it looks better. And Ben and I have we're playing with the editing, but shot a renovation, home reno style video about the new studio, which has some things that you can see on camera, a lot that you can't that are quality of life for us. So subscribe to the channel, look for that if that sounds interesting. But today,
Cribs, board game house version.
Yeah, Optimal Play Cribs, right.
Sorry, today.
Today it's February. Love is in the air. So I thought the only thematic thing to do to fit the season was to play a game that we love. Final Girl.
That was a stretch. I wish there was something else.
You take a stab at it.
Love is in the air, so I'm a huff and I'm gonna puff and blow your house down.
All right, we're cutting that one.
Anyway.
Final Girl is a solo game that we've played quite a bit on the channel already. Kyle and I have, despite it being a solo game, really enjoyed playing it together. And so we are starting a new villains string of scenarios, I guess. It's not really a campaign. It's just it links on. It's as if these were 5 movies about this villain, right? In a horror film franchise. That's what it's going for. The story may or may not really connect. We may or may not be playing the same Final Girl from game to game. The one thing that we've done to string them together and to kind of help us out, since these scenarios can be harder and swingier than the regular game, is to allow ourselves to use some of the special, I forget exactly what they're called, but the bonus dice. Yeah, we gain one when we lose. That said, we've been on a winning streak coming out of our Hans campaign, and so we don't have any at the moment.
Darn.
But if we lose horribly, then we at least have that to look forward to next time.
Fail forward.
So this is the Big Bad Wolf. We are set up for our first game, and let me tell you a little bit about the Big Bad Wolf.
Please. I know nothing about him.
And it's unlike Hans. He's obviously not inspired by a horror movie franchise, right? I think they're just making the fairy tales worse.
Grim fairy tale.
Yeah. What if the stories you were told as a child were true? What if there did exist a place where tales and fables were a reality, where magic and mischief were real? They are, in fact, real, but it isn't what you might think. It would be impossible to get you to understand this fully, but know that the following statement is true. Every world imagined by the inhabitants of Earth does in fact exist. The imagination, daydreams, nightmares, and all the fantastic creations of the mind are actual visions of real places and times in the known and unknown universe. You don't have to believe it, and most humans don't, but that does not make it any less true. Storybook Woods is a place where the visions for many of our classical fairy tales come from. Storybook Woods, pictured here, if you ever wondered what it looked like. That's what it really looks like.
Yeah, it has all the telltale, the gingerbread house and grandma's house and
Village.
The
Brothers Grimm were the first to transmute the stories from vision to page. Their versions were the more accurate versions, meant as warnings of the horrors that exist in the universe. But over time, the stories were molded to a new purpose and are now told to entertain children, without the fear and without the truth. No one knows how they get to or from Storybook Woods, but one thing is for certain, they will either die there at the hands of the Big Bad Wolf, or the wolf will die at theirs. I imagine most times the events of the woods seem like a dream, for the ones that survive at least, but not for the ones that never return to tell the tale. Big is not a sufficient adjective. Bad is not nearly fit enough description. The wolf's teeth are long and sharp. Its claws come to a fine point so that it can shred large prey to pieces or snap a fairy's wings off with a snap of 2 fingers. The gale force winds created by its roar cause devastating destruction. I'm just realizing that there's a computer mouse on the table. I'm going to move that. Devastating destruction. My words, like Grimm's and countless others before me, simply cannot do this evil being justice. Should you encounter this being, expect to die. Survivors are always quick-witted, savage, and unapologetically violent, but most of all, lucky. Better to never set foot in the woods rather than to have to survive them. And that was an intro to the whole Big Bad Wolf. I don't believe that we have that much reading before each scenario. That said, there's a little bit more specific to this scenario reading if you would do the honors. This just the section under Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time. Dun, dun. Nah, never mind. Red was screaming, loudly and perpetually. She was flying through some strange wormhole or something. Sorry, that tickled me.
That was not what I expected. Sure, yeah.
Or something is hilarious. It looked like those hyperspeed tunnels from one of those sci-fi shows, whichever one they're referring to. Just hurtling through space. Her last memory diving into a dumpster to avoid the bullies that were chasing her. Then something came into view, and her body was flying uncontrollably towards what looked like a bed of flowers. She only let herself be confused for a moment as she prepared herself for death. This is great.
Yeah.
Her body slammed into the flowers, but instead of becoming mush, it felt as though she landed on the softest pillow ever created. She stood up in the strange new land. A fairy? Wait, a fairy? Buzzed by her head, leaving a trail of sparkling dust. Where am I? Red pondered.
I've decided exactly which colorful tunnel thing it was. The one from That's So Raven, when she sees the future. You know what I mean.
I do know what you mean.
Yeah. Exactly, that's the one. Okay. That's what she flew through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, famous sci-fi show, That's So Raven.
I mean, it's the best one I could think of. Okay, so we've set up Once Upon a Time. We are playing as Red. She's our final girl. I actually haven't. I'm honestly I'm probably part of the majority who owns all of Final Girl and has played the minority of it. I've not played this content before, so like I don't know what Red's ultimate ability is.
Great.
Do you want
No.
I feel like playing towards it and playing around it is an important part of the strategy. Should we peek at that?
Fine.
All right. If we rescue 6 victims, she gains the ability once per action phase. If an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, you may move 1 space for free. Okay.
Interesting.
And for each additional victim she saves, she heals 2.
Okay.
Okay, so she'll be mobile when she flips is, I guess, the main thing to remember as far as do we need to buy so many run cards and that kind of stuff. Sprint cards, rather. Okay, the setup is the picnic card. That's already reflected in where all the meeples start. Items, we specifically take the red cape out of the possible options we shoveled in there and start the game with it. So it says, over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. For targeting, if there's a tie between you and a victim, the killer will target you instead of a victim.
Oh, that's contrary to the normal rules.
Yeah, normally victims are kind of like meat shields for you.
Yeah.
For better and for worse, since you're trying to save them.
That's better.
Yeah, I mean, it is an item that you would put in a regular game potentially search and find, and so I would hope that it's like a net good thing to have. But it's definitely an interesting wrinkle from the start.
Yeah, because when they kill victims, their like bloodlust goes up and bad things happen in general.
Yeah, and bloodlust going up in the early game is important to avoid against the Big Bad Wolf. We'll get to that.
Okay.
We shuffled the event deck as normal, except that the starting event, whoa, that view did not go where I thought it was. All right, it's fine. Don't worry. Pretend I didn't do that. It's new everything.
Yeah.
The starting event is Travelers. What is this wondrous place? Place 2 new, if you could do this while I read it, place 2 new victims at the dell, 2 new victims at the meadow, and 2 new victims at the clearing. It's a lot of victims.
That's so many victims.
Yeah. And where do we just rescue them in the corners, it looks like.
Corner.
Yeah.
Wow. There are so many. So many.
Yeah, it's a lot of victims. And it's further complicated by the special rules of this scenario just a little bit. But I guess the only other setup elements are that there were 10 specific cards that went into the terror deck. It's not a random terror. It is shuffled, but it is 7 specific Big Bad Wolf cards. Mostly the ones that sound like Jabberwocky lines. The jaws that bite, the claws that scratch.
Okay.
And then 3 specific Storybook Woods terror cards. Also the Dark Power and the Finale are not random. They are scenario specific. But similar to the pack of red, I haven't even looked at those, so we will be. But those are kind of meant to be a surprise.
Yeah.
Normally. So, okay, that's the setup. So let me tell you about the big bad wolf.
Big bad.
He has 2 modes. I think that's the term that the game uses. Tracking mode and let's just say kill
Scratching
mode.
mode?
I forget what it's called. He starts in tracking mode, and his killer action is just to follow victims or final girl around, not to attack.
Stalking.
Yeah, he moves from tracking into, boy, I'm gonna have to look up the name of that mode, but killing mode. When his dark power is revealed, which is very early on the Bloodlust track,
oh, yeah.
you can see.
Look at that.
At that point, he'll convert to his killing mode. Also, a lot of the terror cards have 2 different effects depending on which mode he's in. So it's not just that his action changes, it's that a lot of the effects for this villain change.
So it feels like the tracking mode probably will do the tracking here and then do the killing here, you would think. Otherwise, the Bloodlust will never go up, right?
Having just seen one of those cards as I set it up, there was one of those that just when he's in tracking mode says increase bloodlust by the number of victims at your space. So it might just directly. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yep, you're right, because otherwise
he gets
how
real
would he ever,
hungry.
Yeah. So I don't think that we can keep him tracking for long, but we can try.
We will try.
Yeah,
maybe. No, we'll see.
And then so that's it. Big Bad Wolf is a pretty simple killer. Storybook Woods also quite simple. It actually makes a point to mention in the rules for it that it has fewer spaces than most maps. So it's the killer can get to you more easily on this map than most. That's not really a special rule. It's just a intended fact about this. What is a special rule is that there's this river running through it, and there are 3 places that you can cross the river, that they're called bridges. Normally you can walk, when you move, you can bring 2 victims with you. You can only bring 1 victim across a bridge.
Makes so much sense.
Yeah, because they're rickety.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't support 3 people. No. And you can't take turns going.
No,
the wolf would get you.
Yeah, obviously.
Really, that's it. It also makes a point in the rules to call out that there are these raft spaces. We may find a raft, but until then, we don't really have to worry about what those icons mean.
Neat.
Indeed. Okay, I think we're ready.
I'm ready.
I am going to nominate you to lead us off.
You bet.
Lights, camera, action.
But first, like the video. I'll wait.
Yeah. Hit the buttons. Hit the buttons. I did already kind of mention subscribing, but if you didn't do it the first time, you can do it now.
All right. I'm just refreshing myself on how this game works.
I'm realizing
horror is the track, and we start.
Yeah, and I didn't put his meeple on it yet, but it starts at 5. Ooh. Specified there. Yep, pretty high.
That's a ton of horror.
Yeah, so we want to reduce that by 4 ideally this turn.
You got it. There's so many ways I can do that. And so it goes action phase where we play as many cards as we want. Ideally saving some for you so you have a hand next turn.
Ideally, but you can also spend time to acquire cards, yeah.
And then spending time to acquire cards. And we start with 6 time?
That's right.
Okay.
And we, because it's been so long since I played Final Girl, I have the turn summary here as a handy reference. So immediately after you play as many action cards as you want, you'll spend your remaining time to buy. And then you'll reset time back to 6 for the next round. So it's whatever's left, because a lot of these can or always do cost time when you play them. You got to balance that.
Okay. And then when you would exit, can we go into this space? Is that a viable move?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We can move in there. Any
So
victims
small.
that come with us, that's how we rescue them.
Okay. And
there's this one and there's this one.
Yeah.
But yeah, beelining down to just get a few victims out the door feels good. Some of the things that we can get include taking an action card for free that costs up to 2, some free moves, some extra time, taking any top item card, which
is any of these. What do we have right now?
They are all consumables. None of them are weapons. Lucky Rabbit's Foot says, discard during the action phase to make a horror roll. For each star you roll, choose one of the following benefits, and gives you a nice little menu. Bread says discard during the action phase to choose one of the following: 3-time or move 2 spaces. Basket says shuffle the item cards not used and draw 3 and keep all the items that are not weapons. So you can't have a shotgun in your basket, but you can have 3 other things.
And remind me, we can sell level 0 cards for 1 time?
Yes.
Okay. Man, all right. I remember these rules pretty well for not having played this game for a long time.
Yeah. Well, we played a lot of Hostage Negotiator too, which is very similar. You're going to focus.
I'm going to focus. 2 dice, right?
Yeah, just the regular horror roll.
All right.
Decent start.
All right.
You've lowered the horror and spent 1 time.
I feel great about those
Yeah.
things.
What else you got?
What else I got? I'm interested in walking. Walking seems good.
That's just a good sentence. I'm interested in walking.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk pretty well.
1 space or 2 spaces if you wanted to convert that success.
Doesn't feel
At the cost
worthwhile.
of 2 cards. Yeah, probably not. So where are you going and with how many victims? Nice. Yeah, I think just getting some of them early on seems good.
Do you think walking 1 more time just to get them 2 out the door? Or do we not need the things that we would get for rescuing them right now?
Honestly, yeah, probably be a good idea. So I'm looking at where's he going to go.
Yeah.
Now that we're 2 spaces from him, he's going to go that way when he moves. So
is it just closest most victims? Is that how?
Yes, closest most victims, but because of our red cape, also including on movement, that tie is broken in our favor, but we're not tied for distance right now, so he'd go up here.
Yeah, I mean, we could technically walk these guys out and then take the 2 free moves, right? And then,
get back in the action?
Move into the action.
Or even go grab the 3rd one. Just go.
That's true. All right.
I don't hate it. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to walk again. Sorry, I'm not leaving you with mobility.
That's fine. You'll just buy me some sprint cards, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, another successful walk.
Wow, I'm great at this.
Yeah.
We didn't spend a time for this first successful
You're
walk.
right. Spent it for focus and not for walk. So we were at 4. Now, unless you're changing that result, we are spending 1 more time to move 1 space.
Great. Bringing 2 victims out the door with us.
Hell yeah.
I feel like getting 2 time here could be nice.
Yeah, and
Or
then
at
I would
least
say either the free action card for like a sprint, or I like the 2 time,
Okay.
and then taking any item card is also pretty good. We could just go for the basket and potentially get 3 other things.
Shuffle the unused item cards and draw 3. Keep the items that are not weapons.
Yep, and we don't know what these are. I think we can't look because, at least in theory, if you are familiar enough, that would also help you know what's in those.
Yeah. Sure. Let's do that. That sounds fun as hell.
Okay. So for now, what this does is it just takes an item. We're taking the basket. Mm-hmm. Do we want to immediately use it? I don't really see why not.
Why not?
The only reason why not is like backpack space, but...
3. We have enough.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
All right. Where does this one go now?
We'll just throw it off to the side of the table, I think.
Great.
All right, pull 3 of these. Try to avoid weapons because we can't keep those.
I want this one. I want that one. I want this one. That's a map. That's not a weapon.
Nope.
This is thorny vines. That
It's not a weapon.
doesn't seem like a weapon.
Nope.
And a cage doesn't seem like a
Wow,
weapon.
all not weapons.
I did it.
The cage, not all the monsters have been let out of the cages. You may discard this item to retrieve the songbirds from the item discard pile or from the unused item cards. So wait,
we look at
then
them?
are we supposed to be able to look at these? Oh, the songbirds are among them. Okay.
Well.
Which lets you spend time if the killer is near you to have the songbirds attack the killer and deal 3 damage.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quite good.
It has 9 health, so that's a lot of...
That's a third of itself.
Yeah.
Those songbirds are vicious.
That's so funny that the cage just like, it's almost like they have 2 copies of the songbirds, but they thought it would be fun to have a cage that gets the real copy instead.
Interesting.
Yeah. Map. Legend tells of wonderful items in this area. Discard this during the action phase, and then for each deck of item cards, do one of the following. Reveal the top card, or remove the top card from the game and reveal the next card. And then thorny vines. Pretty flowers on the vines should not always be plucked. Spend time to place the thorny vines token in your space. If the killer enters a space with the thorny vines, discard the token. The killer takes 2 damage and immediately ends the killer phase. That feels good later. because
great.
once he's getting more powerful attacks and more bloodlusty, that's when we want to stop the killer phase.
Totally.
Cool. Those are good.
I did great.
You did great. Thank you.
Do I buy for your next turn?
Actually, I think that the way we've been playing it before is that the upcoming player does the buying.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and you left me with 5 times, so that's a lot of time.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So I will take a sprint because you left me no movement. And I have 3 left. Probably a close call. Those rerolls are extremely good.
Yeah, I was going to say distraction would get the horror down, but that's fair.
Yeah. And then I'm debating between another sprint or another search or a search. But I'm not 1 sprint away from any searchable location, so I guess it should just be a second sprint. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. It makes me sad, but
Why does it make you sad?
I don't know.
Because I don't think we need a guard. We need the guard yet. He's not attacking.
He's not in attack mode yet.
Right. Yeah, I'll take a second sprint.
Okay.
Okay. We're gonna save all the victims, become our ultimate form, and then not need sprints anymore because we get free moves.
Great.
I forgot the details of that ability already, but I remembered the important part, which is if we flip this card, we will be more mobile.
Yes.
So
We're within 2 of the killer.
We'll play towards that. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. As I glance at this, since I'm rusty, to make sure we follow the steps correctly, we're at the killer, or we return the action cards that were spent. So there we go. Reset time to 6. Resolve the killer action. So he is just going to target final girl or victim, but he's going to go to the most victims that is close. Just move there. No killing yet. He's just stalking a little.
Okay.
And then draw us a terror card.
I'm going to terrorize you.
Please do.
The claws that scratch. Something to boot?
Yeah, so this means target the final girl or victim and move there. I think that he's already on a victim, so he won't move. And then this is doing one of 2 things depending on which mode he's in.
Okay, so because he's in stalking mode, for you and every victim in the big bad wolf's space, so you being the final girl, increase bloodlust.
Yep, seems like he's already graduating. 2. Yeah, because that's a horror increase and dark power. So he's out of tracking mode.
Sure is.
This is going great.
Great.
Okay, so let's see what his dark power is. Ravenous Hunger. And yeah, on this side it says mode and that skull symbol, which is the killer mode. When revealed, place the big bad wolf in the space with the most victims. All the victims in that space are killed. Oh.
Or alternatively here.
Yeah, I think we get to choose in that case. Do we have a preference? These are a little easier to save. They're only 2 spaces from us, so probably want those alive.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Wow.
Holy shit. All right. These are all.
4. Yep.
Yeah, but that had 2. Where did the other one get knocked?
What do you mean? There's 2 here, 2 here.
Yeah, I'm holding 3.
Only 3.
I sent one flying to where.
Gingerbread? No.
Oh no, there was only 1 here. Yeah. Okay. 4 dead, and that's gonna raise bloodlust 4 times.
Oh.
Yep.
Good.
1, 2. Panic adjacent victims. So he's here for each victim in the gingerbread house. Roll a die. Any 1 through 3s will panic 1. They both panic into killer space.
As one would.
And then that's it. Those are the only ones connected.
Yes, you're right.
And then horror goes up by 2. And 4 total, right? Big bad wolf recovers 1 health, but they cannot go above their max health.
Oh yeah. Good.
Wait,
No, you're right.
you lowered it by 1 from 5, and we've gained a total of 3.
And yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Huh. All right. This is fine.
Whoops.
This is fine.
Songbird.
And this is probably good news. Now it's the panic phase, and if a victim was killed this turn, definitely was, we panic all the victims in its space. So now they both panic again.
Got it. Nah, just 1.
Yeah, the 3 is the only number that wouldn't move 1. 1 moves back to the gingerbread house. Okay. All right. Upkeep phase is just we reveal the finale if we were out of tarot cards. We are not. And we can rearrange like what's in our hands, but we have nothing for our hands. So we survived the first round, but same can't be said for everyone who was chilling at the clearing.
Nope. All right.
All right.
Do good.
Yeah, I mean, it's an option to try to like sprint there and protect victims, but probably we just want him to take his time eating those people while we save these ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will. Oh man, we only have one. I need to try to focus.
Yeah, you have to.
I gotta focus. I've got to use close call or card conversions to make sure this succeeds.
Definitely.
Okay, so attempting to focus.
You're
That'll
so
do it.
focused.
Hell yeah. All right, that is spending one time and reducing horror by one.
Well done.
Whew. Okay,
Woof.
that is nice. That is nice. All right. And that's the only thing I had that even can reduce horror, so we're not reducing horror anymore this turn.
Correct.
So I guess it's time to sprint then.
No time like the present.
Nope. And best case scenario is it gets me here where I can just grab a bunch of victims and head to an exit. Or we could consider, if I get 2 spaces, going up here and saving this one and then getting like 2 free moves out of it.
That's true.
But anyway, we gotta start with the roll.
We do.
Convertible. Well, I mean, we don't need the weak attack in the short rest right now.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, I'll convert 1 success for 2 cards and leave it at that 1 success. So spend a time, move 2 spaces. Which 2 do you think?
Kind of like your initial idea. I mean, if everything went really well, you could do rescue this one and then start bringing some of these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So we'll move, save that victim. And then, yeah, I think I'll put it on the move up to 2 spaces and just go 1, 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Consolidate those and just start trying to run back and forth there. I guess, or here, depending on what feels like the better choice in the moment.
Yeah.
All right.
That's great.
That leaves a sprint. Actually, I think it's probably worth playing.
Sprint the clock, yeah.
Yeah, especially because it can end the phase, and this would be the last card anyway.
Perfect.
All right, I'll sprint one more time.
Sprint.
Well, I can re-roll. It's probably worth. No, I don't think it is.
No, I don't think
because
it
I don't
either.
mind if the phase ends. So
Yeah.
I'll just take the failure. We lose a health. We trip and fall. Lose 2 time, and move up to 1 space. So I'll just bring 2 victims with me to here.
Yeah, got it.
And that's it. Here's the cards. You can shop with, well, you can pick up the zeros from last round and shop with 2.
2. I mean, how close am I to grandmother's house? Not close at all.
A few moves away. Yeah, a lot of moves away.
A lot of moves away.
I mean, your options are really just...
Yeah, search or guard at this point.
or a close call. It's wasting a time, but...
Or a close call.
Could be the best choice. Up to you.
Yeah, let's do a close call.
Okay. Then
Terrorize me.
let's sprint, or let's sort these. Are you ready for? Oh, wait, yeah, terrors after the killer action.
Oh, sorry.
So it's going to
murders this.
Yeah, it's just going to kill this victim. And that's going to raise bloodlust, panic adjacent victims again. Roll 1 die for the one at the gingerbread house.
It does not run towards the violence.
You love that. Okay. And then terror.
Terror me.
The jaws that bite. If there are no victims on the board,
These are the 2 that you previewed, and
There
they're
were
the first 2 cards.
multiple copies of each,
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
it's not that unlikely. If there are no victims on the board, we would discard this and draw the next terror card, but there are. So in killer mode, he's going to target victims specifically, move, and attack it. So this is at least going to put him at kind of a dead end, right? Because the only adjacent victim
Gingerbread
is
house.
gingerbread house. So kills that, Bad news is
Ooh, horror.
Bloodlust comes up again. How is the Bloodlust almost at the top of the track? It's because there were so many damn victims. Okay. That's that. Now it's the panic phase, but there's no one in its space to panic. So, your turn.
Great. I think similarly to you, I need to start by focusing
Yep.
and hoping.
Okay, you could either convert it or re-roll.
Oh, that's horrible.
I know.
Guess I'll re-roll.
I think so.
And a walk and a close call.
Oh, yeah, because you just have 2 close calls, 2 walks as your whole hand. Those
Yeah.
feel really bad to convert with.
They feel pretty bad.
Oh, but it's only a 1 in 3 chance on the reroll, so if you're spending a close call anyway, maybe we...
Yeah, I think we just convert.
Brutal. Okay, so that is 1 success on focus, which reduces the horror and spends 1 time.
All right.
Salvage this.
How? I mean, I guess
Walk-
at this point I
Walk, save some victims, and get a bunch of time and free cards, I guess? For
Sure.
me?
Sounds great.
Oh! What's that do on a walk?
double
Yeah.
walk.
1 time for 2 spaces.
Hey, look at that.
So that's going to save 2
1,
victims and come back
2.
for another. Love it. Okay.
Just the time in the card, I guess.
Yeah, the heal is probably the low. Even though we could heal, we're below max. That's probably the lowest priority.
Yeah.
So we'll take time and a freebie action card, which I guess will be a sprint. Which, since you took it,
I mean,
you
I
could
could
play
use
now.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
you just are not very well equipped to convert successes or anything. No, we gained it. We gained that time from saving the victim.
Oh, you're so right.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, when was the trigger for her free move? Because I was like, if I get the final victim here, I could potentially free move.
Once per action phase if an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, which it wouldn't be.
Well, if I moved once, twice, it would be.
That's interesting. That's true. No? You want to go for it? You want to roll the dice, literally?
No.
Okay, now I have to reset all these victims. Thanks for that.
Hey, you wanted to know.
All right, that's a turn.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, 5 is a lot. I think it's time for a distraction.
Yeah, definitely time for distraction.
And another sprint, or should we start thinking about searching? That lucky rabbit's foot can reduce horror.
That's all the way to the village, though. It's so
That's
far
true.
away.
It's true. Yeah, you're right. The village is like not reasonable.
If we went the other way at the beginning, maybe.
We could also use the map right now.
Discard during the action
I mean, we
phase.
retcon slightly to say it's not the action phase. We'll put the distraction back and cycle out some of those, or at least reveal what's at Grandma's house and kind of make a plan about how much we want to move versus
Sure.
like which.
I mean, I feel like why not use the map, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Also, we're gonna want a weapon eventually,
Yeah.
so we need to kind of look for those.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's use the map and reveal Grandma's house. It's a knife,
That's a weapon.
a 1 damage melee weapon.
Yeah, not amazing, but
And the text says if you have a knife in each hand, you can use both while attacking. You can just like double knife it. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Like, I think that there are knives in other boxes, but I don't think they always have that text.
Oh,
But
really?
It makes sense that the knife, because the knife isn't a knife. How, like, doesn't Red Riding Hood like cut open the wolf's belly and get her grandma out?
Yeah.
So like, it makes sense that knives have a little bit of a spotlight on them here.
Makes sense.
All right, Brad and Lucky Rabbit's Foot aren't bad, but I kind of wanted to just reveal new options.
Sure.
Is that fine?
Yep.
All right, we've got Pitchfork.
Two-handed weapon.
Yeah. And this says discard at any time to prevent all damage from an attack.
Nice.
And Flowers. 3 uses may be used once per action phase if the horror level is 2 or higher to reduce horror. That might be worth going to the village for. Jeez.
Jeez. Damn.
Damn. Okay. Well, anyway, so I'm buying the distraction, and
Now a sprint, maybe?
I have one sprint. Am I buying a second one, or am I buying a search? That was the question.
Well, I don't know the answer.
I mean, we could run towards the gingerbread house, go for that pitchfork on a future turn, get it to stop killing victims that way because we'll be there. And then we'll just need to start making sure to buy some like guards and retaliates, right?
Yeah.
And rolling well on them.
Minor little things there.
Okay, so a sprint. I'll have a sprint and not that's it currently. All right, I guess I'll buy another sprint. Search can be in the future. Okay.
You can pick up your zeros as well.
Yep, pick up the zeros, and then if you could sort those.
Do homework or whatever we called it.
Killer action is going to be to move towards this space. It has a movement speed of 4 right now, so it gets there. 1, 2, 3.
Why does it move?
Never mind. In killer mode, it doesn't move.
No.
What? Yeah. My brain just assumed it must move. Oh, that's crazy. So
right? I'm not reading that wrong.
It just sits there until we go fight it? That's not so bad. Or until Terror card moves it. But yeah. All right. Killer action is nothing. Terrorize us.
No panics, right? Because there's no bloodshed.
Right.
Now it targets the nearest final girl or victim, moves towards it, and attacks twice.
Perform the title of the card.
I'll huff and I'll puff. Okay.
Perfect. Okay.
Seems bad.
Yeah, so now it targets the most victims closest as usual. We're 1, 2, 3, we're 4 spaces away and these are 3. So we're not tied. So it's gonna go here. It's gonna attack twice. Jeez. All right. This is fine. Just gonna heal and then be at max. That's actually already down to like 1 hit kills us with 4 damage. So
yep,
that's not good.
Not great.
But we'll be in ultimate mode if we just rescue this victim, so that's fine. Panic phase is going to be nothing. Upkeep is nothing. I'll just rearrange items for more aesthetically pleasing backpack.
You're welcome.
Back to us. Okay.
Hey, at least the horror is still 5.
At least the horror is still 5. 6. It's 6, but it's still 2 dice. You're right.
Still 2 dice.
You're right. But I guess I still want to knock it down.
Yeah.
With a distraction. Is that where I'm starting?
Yeah.
I think this is the most. It's because it gains time too. It's the most important to. It also is pretty bad if you fail. So
yeah.
Let's do this while I have the most options. 1 success. Yeah. Unless I wanted to re-roll going for a second success, I think I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's great. Plus 1 time and lower horror.
That's great. Good job.
Okay. Thank you for saying good job.
You're welcome for saying good job.
All right, I guess I'm sprinting.
Sprint.
If I get super lucky and get to move 3 spaces, I could even go save 1 more victim just for
points.
Just for style points, yeah. Just to have 1 less one on the table to get killed. I don't know.
Or you could sprint past the wolf into the gingerbread house.
Can't. Oh, you're right. Or I can make it to the clearing at least.
And then use your ultimate ability to get to the gingerbread house.
That would be the way to go. We should have bought a search card if that happens. But you know what? Why are we talking so much about rolling 2 successes?
You're so right.
It's never going to happen. See, 1 success though, I will take.
Yeah.
So move 2 spaces and spend a time. I think. Yeah, I mean, I guess, is that the plan? Are we just beelining to the gingerbread house after saving this victim? We'll just leave the meadow here as a killing ground for the wolf if it wants it.
Sure.
All that it does now when it kills victims is recover health, which for now does nothing. So maybe we'd rather him go for the victims while we have a little time to search.
Can we take off our cloak?
Yeah. Let him go after the victims, right. Yeah, all right. Let's move 2, just saving 1 victim, which is going to heal red to full. And ultimate. Ultimate red. Once per action phase, if an enemy is within 2 spaces of you, you may move 1 space for free.
Speaking of which, you still have 1 more movement point from your sprint.
Yeah, that happened in the middle of my move, I guess. So I will move here And then the enemy is within 2 spaces of me, so I may move here for free.
Seems so good.
Then I could honestly like sit on the sprint, like not, because it's not like we can search this turn. So why would I sprint in there and kind of waste movement just to, yeah. So is there anything else I want to do? Probably just focus, and then probably pass the rest of these cards to you.
I love that.
Or maybe I'll spend them all converting for this focus.
Great.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, that's what it's going to take. I think I will probably spend the short rest and weak attack again for that.
Totally.
All right, so that does reduce horror and spend 1 time. And that's, I just have sprint and close call left. I will hand those to you, and you may shop.
5 time?
Here's your walk focus is what you pick up for free.
Well, I definitely want, for 5 time, maybe just a search and a distraction. Or 2 searches and a close call. That feels pretty good, actually.
It does.
But I do like distraction, too.
I wonder...
What?
I was just wondering if we want to put the thorny vines in the clearing here. No, I guess the risk is that it will like just target the victims and go in a different direction and never come here. I was just thinking, like, wouldn't it be nice to be at the end of a dead end behind some thorny vines, searching for as long as we want?
Well, I mean, we can do that. I guess, because it would immediately end the phase.
Yeah. Also, I guess, is there any reason not to just use this cage? That way we can remember that we have songbirds and think about them. Right? Because this says you may discard this to retrieve the songbirds from the item discard pile. Like, we might as well just open the cage, right? Let the songbirds sing. Fly, my lovelies, I need more than your melody. If the killers, you can use this if the killer is within 2 spaces. You can spend 3 time to send the songbirds to attack, dealing 3 damage to killer. I don't think we're spending that time right now, but I think we might as well remember that that's an option by having it on the table.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna grab double search and close call.
Cool.
Fill up my hand.
Okay, I will do my chores. That's, I think, what we were calling them.
Right.
All right, killer sits where it is and doesn't attack, and then draws a terror card. It's the claws that scratch again. It's going to move towards the... So, I might need to refresh myself on, in this case, does it move towards the closest victim or the most victims?
It goes towards, well, it's the closest victims.
Okay, but in this case, it's a tie, and it's coming to us.
Yeah, exactly. Because of the red cape.
Yeah.
Damn the red cape.
So, he is targeting us.
Uh-oh.
We should have put down the thorns. Would have been good.
I should have picked up my guard. That was another thing I didn't even
that's
consider.
Something, yeah, I did not expect us to be attacked here. Because then he targets us and attacks. So, it's going to do 4 damage. Oof. That actually puts us on +1 die mode.
Yay!
Yeah! Totally what we planned.
Exactly how I planned it.
This is deal the big bad wolf's damage amongst as many victims as possible. If you're also in the space, you take any remaining damage. But so that's different from how attacks normally work, but it doesn't really matter here.
That's crazy.
Okay, well, the red cape successfully drew in,
did.
the big bad bull.
Okay.
And panic phase, there's no one to panic, so it is back to your actions.
All right. For my first action, I'm going to leave this area.
Yeah, that's for free to her ability. Nice.
Yeah. Okay, well, I can also prevent all the damage from a single attack with the pitchfork, so that's also a great reason to use it.
I think now is also a great time to play the Thorny Vines. Spend 1 time to put it in our space, then when he moves in, he takes 2 damage and doesn't attack because the killer phase immediately ends.
How much time? 1?
1 time.
Okay. Well, I need to search first.
Okay.
Get
a pitchfork.
I'll try.
Okay, so 1 success on search takes the top item cards. The only reason to upgrade that is you take the top 2, you look at the top 2 and choose 1, but the time cost is the same. I'm fine with the pitchfork.
Yeah. Pitchfork's great.
That is a 1 damage melee 2-handed weapon that you can discard at any time to prevent all damage from a single attack. So we now are not on the brink of death. We would lose our pitchfork, but better than losing
our lives. Agreed. Second action, I'm probably just going to search again.
Yeah.
Sorry, I spent a time for that?
Yes.
I could also focus and maybe gain some time and lose some horror. That feels good.
Okay.
Let's start
Focus. Focus, just roll 2 successes. Easy.
there.
Convertible. So right now, converting a second success would make us go from -1 time to +2. So you're essentially selling 2 cards for 3 time.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm doing it.
All right.
Selling some walks.
That lowers horror and increases time by 3. We're at 8 times. That's pretty good.
I'm amazing. All right. Final action. Searching again.
What?
Or can you search when there's enemies at the location?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I might just hand this hand to you.
Oh, and spend all this time?
With 8 time in the bank, you could get like retaliate
Pretty good.
cards.
I still think we want to place the vines.
I agree. I definitely
Should we just
agree.
do that? That'll knock the time to 7.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So there should be a token for that. Here we go, the thorny vines. When the killer enters our space, well, the vines space, the token goes away, killer takes 2 damage, and the killer phase immediately ends. That seems extremely good right now.
Handing.
Handing. Okay, the next phase is the killer phase. So
No, purchasing.
buying, right.
You have 7 time.
7 is a lot of time.
It's a ton of time. You didn't do your chores right, though.
Touche. I mean, I guess it's probably a retaliate,
Yeah.
and I'm debating.
Your zeros.
Thank you. Wow, so many cards.
I know.
Already 8 cards in hand.
Max is 10.
Yeah. You know, if the Thorny Vines prevents, he can't possibly attack
Yeah.
us. So why would I spend money?
Yeah, that's
I guess the reason to spend time on retaliate is
like,
because who
bank
knows
it.
if we'll have 4 time later.
Yeah. No, honestly, that's kind of what I thought you were doing.
What are the other options would be distraction to try to get that horror level down to green.
I think that's a great option.
There's focus in this hand, so that can't get it all the way there. So yeah, I'll take a distraction. So that's 3 time, 4 left.
I mean, that's a perfect retaliate.
Yeah, or just 2 guards, but the same. If I was saying we don't barely even need retaliate, then or the other option would be like Furious Strike, which can also reduce horror and deal damage.
It also could end your turn.
Yeah, but it doesn't spend time, so it would leave us with time to buy retaliate later. I think I like Furious Strike. I think we get aggressive here.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
So do I have weak attack in hand? I do. It's possible to win on the next turn, I think. If he moves into our space, takes 2 damage. We do 3 from the Songbirds. Then
and you only have 3 time left.
Oh, that's true.
But
the attacks don't take time.
Yeah. Okay.
So you just have to hit with both attacks. Maybe we just do it.
we just win.
Maybe we just win. Until
he flips over and he
extra
has
health
yeah.
and we just lose. But you know, it's a problem it'll be your turn by then.
All right. So he tries to attack and he can't.
Yes, and then terror card.
And then he terrorizes you. There's something in the trees. He targets the nearest victim or final girl, moves twice towards them.
Total of 12 spaces. I think he makes it. Okay. So right there, he enters the Thorny Vines, takes 2 damage, and ends his turn. I'm curious what else would have happened.
Nothing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It would have been increasing bloodlust, which would have healed, which he didn't have any.
That's a pretty tame card.
Yeah.
Thematically, that came up at the wrong time. That should have been like the first one.
Yeah.
Just the like, what's that rustling?
Yeah, and he's like sprinting around the campfire.
It sounds big.
All right, to you.
Okay, panic phase is nothing. It is to us. I mean, like this is the ideal, right? I just get focus. I focus and distract to get horror down to green. So I'm rolling 4 dice when I attack him, and then we finish him off with birds.
Great. Reset your time.
Thank you. Okay, then let's start with the distraction, because if I could even discard focus into this to convert it if it's going to be 2 successes.
Totally.
Ooh, not great.
Roll bad.
Oh, you need to do your chores from last turn.
I didn't do my chores.
That's a bad roll. That's what they call a bad roll.
That's what they call total shit.
So
you have to re-roll 1.
I could spend 2 time with a close call to re-roll all, is what I'm debating. I don't have to re-roll 1, because I could just convert 1 and be happy with 1. horror reduction. I still have a focus to get the other one down. So that's another option.
Yeah, I suppose that's actually maybe the better option.
It probably is. Yeah. Okay.
You still gain a time from it.
Yes.
What are you getting rid of is the question.
I don't expect to short rest. I think we're just trying to... I think if we get attacked at all, we're canceling it with either a blue card or pitchfork.
Totally.
So we're not short resting, and we're not sprinting. Are we just fighting to the death here? We might search. Is search more likely than sprint?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more likely than
All
sprint.
right, so spending a sprint to convert this into 1 success. So that's a horror reduction of 1 and gain 1 time.
All right, do better on your next roll, please.
All right, let's focus. Here we go. Not that much better.
No.
Ugh.
This might be the reroll all.
Spending the time is tough, but yeah, with
Or-
3 dice, I'll
What else
probably.
do you have? I mean, I guess you could now.
I have 2 close calls.
You could get rid of a search and a close call to convert to 1.
Yeah.
But then you're just banking on you rolling well.
Yeah. I mean, we probably don't. Honestly, we're probably not searching again this game either.
No.
If we lose the pitchfork, we still can retaliate our weak attack for that last point or 2 of damage we need. So
Yeah, I don't think we're searching again.
I guess I just convert it. I'm just gonna play it safe. The dice. The key to this game, I may be rusty at this game, but I remember the key is to rely on good dice luck as little as possible.
Fair.
So,
All right.
all right, close call on a search. That is some of the most expensive
horror
conversions I've done.
reductions,
Yeah. But that is on focus. That's a 1 success. So that is spend a time, reduce horror to 1, and we're at 4 dice. So it's time to strike furiously. Fury Strike is more likely to end the turn, so I'll probably start with the weak attack, but that's more likely to kill us.
Well, I think I'd rather end
the turn than die. Yeah. Okay. So
you're striking
Songbirds
with.
doesn't say during the action phase like some other things, so I guess we could do it out of if the turn ends, can we still do it? It does say you have to spend time, which kind of implies action phase, but some other cards say. Yeah, I mean, the map says discard during the action phase. Thorny Vines did not. I think maybe spend time implies it has to be the action phase.
That makes sense.
So do we do that first before risking ending?
I don't think so.
Okay. Yeah, because you're right. If we fail here and end of the turn, we're going to need
rather
that
have
time.
the time. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's a furious strike. 2 successes would deal a chunk of damage and reduce horror further, which gives us free time.
Well, not the first one, right?
Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, it just makes us even further into the green.
Yeah. There you
2
go.
successes! Hell yeah. So with the pitchfork, that's 3 total damage.
Hell yeah.
And we reduce horror. And we don't end the turn.
These are all great things.
These are all great things. You're not so bad. That was directed at you, not the big bad wolf.
Now it's just time for a weak attack.
I think it's just a weak attack. A weak attack.
Needs 2 successes or we die. Well, probably die.
Yeah. So is it the safer route to save the time? Is it safer to just spend all this time on guards and retaliates and finish them off next time?
Probably.
Rather than risk only 1 success here. Because all I have is a close call. I can't convert successes, even though it's 4 dice.
Yeah.
And with the pitchfork, frankly, we don't need the pitchfork anymore. We can even just discard that to prevent it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, no, I think you're right. And I think what we do before we end is we just take our free move out so we don't get an extra attack.
Oh. I didn't think about that he'd have an extra attack for in his space. Smart.
You're welcome.
That's why I keep you around.
The only reason.
Because the pitchfork can block an attack.
Yeah.
I guess just in case of a terror card double attacking, it might be nice to buy a blue card. But I was gonna say we could also grab critical blow, and the next turn with the songbirds and critical blow is guaranteed. Even on a complete failure, deals damage first thing. I guess there's the chance that if he
doesn't
has,
have, yeah.
I believe though. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, but when you reveal that the killer has extra health, your phase ends immediately. And I think it ends so immediately that you would not proceed to lose health from critical blow. I think. Because I know that's like the other, like, it does that so that it's not just like, okay.
Then the real argument is you have to get as many blue cards as possible because he might be doing 3 attacks when we automatically end the action phase next to him.
Yeah, we would have some time to buy like a guard, but yeah.
Maybe. If we use songbirds, we wouldn't.
All right, are we overthinking it? Should I just go for it now? I don't...
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
All right. You think we just play safe, and move out?
Yeah.
Spend the time on blue cards?
Yeah.
Not a critical blow? You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? All right.
Yeah, because Retaliate can still get us most of the way there.
Yeah, and the birds can finish him off.
Yeah.
All right. I guess, and technically, hand you these, you buy. Pick up your walk focus too.
Okay.
And then these get sorted. Why? Oh, 0 cost, right. I was like, where does focus go?
All right, so he tries to attack and he cannot, and then terrorize me.
All right. The Jaws That Bite. This would skip this card if there were no victims. Otherwise, oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, is right. We didn't think about this potential. He targets only victims, moves and attacks.
Oh no.
Oh no! He moves 6 spaces, so he can absolutely get there. He's going to target, let's see, he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from these, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this, but this has more.
No.
So he's gonna move here and attack and kill one,
And heal.
recovering 1 health from the bloodlust.
Ooh.
We didn't consider that.
No, we did not. We did not consider us not getting attacked.
Well, now we're like kind of a lot of spaces from him. It's a lot of walking. Damn. Panic happens if you want to roll 2 dice for these 2 victims.
I sure do. They panic 5, 6, so
That's
down.
gonna send them both south.
I guess that doesn't really help us to recover them.
And it's our turn. How many tarot cards are left? 4 before the finale. So still probably the game doesn't actually go to the finale, which is for the best.
Yeah.
But that was a twist.
It was definitely a twist.
Just when we think we've like set the trap, we're gonna stab him with our pitchfork and then sick birds on him, he disappears into the darkness.
He did do that thing.
It was like pretty perfect. In fact, you know what we were doing last time, and I came prepared for, and then because we were just
right, the
busy with everything else, I forgot about the gruesome death. That feels like it's worth a gruesome death.
Yeah, okay.
So that was the Jaws That Bite. Like we look at the terror card, right? Flavia,
the location, right? Or no?
No, it's because of how he killed with the terror card, the Jaws That Bite. That's the text that we read. Flavia lay on the ground, hyperventilating. The big bad wolf started at her feet, snuffling up the length of her body. Her gasp for air became small shrieks as it got to her face, and the big bad wolf growled. Low at first, then growling louder as the saliva dripped on her cheek. It looked in her eyes, human and hateful, then tore her open from neck to stomach. Yeah, these are, it's not...
That was gruesome.
It's not understating it when they call these gruesome deaths. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I forgot that we had been sort of like not reading them every time, but reading them sporadically or at important moments. I like doing that.
Agreed. All right.
Okay.
Start walking, I guess.
I guess. I mean, if you could get here, you get a free move, which at least we don't break ties. There's still more there, right? But
it's not great. But
we do
start walking.
Yeah. Okay. Just be careful with movement. You can die, but we could always choose. If we completely fail, we can choose just to lose time.
I did not completely fail, but I only kind of passed.
That's 1 space and lose 1 time.
Is that worthwhile? Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll just let it ride.
Okay. That's 1 time spent.
I'm gonna walk again.
You learn to walk again.
Sure do.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, 2 spaces and lose 1 time.
I'm in.
Freezes. Oh, do you just kill him now? After all that, do we kill him actually?
I don't know.
What are you doing next?
I don't know. Something. That's for sure. So I can weak attack him.
Okay.
And I have some things that I can convert /
I mean, weak attack plus bird still kills him.
Does it?
Right, because weak attack would be +1 with the pitchfork.
Oh, the pitchfork.
Yeah.
I kind of like imagined that was gone because of...
Yeah, you just have to do whatever it takes to get 2 successes because the weak attack damages us on 1 success.
Yeah. Doing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna hurt him.
1.
I can hurt him. I will convert.
A close call and focus makes it 2 successes. So that is 2 damage.
All right. And then
Yes,
I'll
3
spend
health left.
down to 1 time
Yep.
and murder him with songbirds.
Sick him with songbirds. All right. Well, that's 1,
Hopefully.
2, and why don't you do the honors? Flip that token. No
Hey!
extra damage. We've done it. Nice.
See, we don't need those bonus dice, even when he gets to Bloodlust 100 in the first 3 turns.
Yeah. That was, it's, I mean, I really do actually, I think I've said this on our previous videos. I think that we play better than at least I would alone. Like,
Yeah.
I think that the two heads is like part of why we have a pretty good record at winning this game.
Yeah.
Turns out, twice as...
2 heads are better than 1.
Twice as many smarts, you make better decisions. Yeah.
And with that sentence, you know where most of the smarts are
Yeah,
coming
and
from.
hey, our IQs add up to 130, so that's genius level.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That was funny. That was really good. Wow. That was great.
We've done it. Yeah.
That was so fun.
I wish...
I feel like, honestly, if Grandmother did not pack such a tasty basket for us, we wouldn't have had a shot.
We used... yeah, you're right. We used everything in that basket, huh? We used the map to find the pitchfork.
Mm-hmm.
We used the thorny vines to save ourselves and deal some damage, and we used the songbirds for the killing blow. You're right. That was a really good basket.
That was the tastiest muffin I've ever had.
Also, it was very lucky that the cage was in the basket and the birds were available.
Yes.
Because that is the one difference between what I was saying earlier. They could have just put 2 copies in, but that if the birds are hidden in an item deck, then you can't get them with the cage. The cage is just useless. It's kind of a bad card.
It's a bad card.
But it worked out well for us.
It worked out great. I mean, it would have been just as good if it was just another copy of Songbirds. But.
Sure. But if it had been a cage and the songbirds themselves were at the bottom of the village stack or something,
I mean, the crazy thing is, like, what if we had the songbirds and the cage in the basket where we could use them twice?
That's the potential upside of the way it is.
That's the way the cage works.
Whew. I wish, I wish that the scenarios had like a couple sentences of like epilogue text for succeed or fail, something like that. They don't. We don't
have a gruesome death for us stabbing the big bad wolf with a pitchfork.
That's a great question. I will double check, but I don't think that. There's not gruesome deaths text for you winning.
We poked him with a pitchfork and he ran away.
We did. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I mean, I guess in theory, the epilogue is like what you would want from it is him dying or something, but
it's not true.
It's gonna. This is a 5-film franchise.
He's licking his wounds. He's going back into the woods to strike and hunt again.
Mm-hmm. And the sequel will be at the house, the cabin. It's the box where the intruders are the killer, which is based on like home invasion horror. Yeah. So
one of those real horrors.
The next one, we will be another final girl next time, and the wolf will show up at our house.
Red? No. I did like playing the same final girl over and over in the last one when we did the butcher.
I thought that was fun, and it gave a more cohesive story than I'm guessing this has.
Yeah.
But and we kind of it
girl.
also allowed us as we played through and we're making a video series to have some running jokes and those kinds of things, which was fun.
The girlfriend being the actual killer.
Yep, exactly. So that was all fun, but also I'm glad that we get to play a bigger variety of characters this way. So I'm glad there's some that work each way, I guess. Yeah, so I'm not mad. Yeah, next time we will be Ginny. I don't know what to expect.
Weasley?
Not Weasley. No. Nope. We just I don't know. I guess we'll find out about her next time.
Great.
Yeah. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for the game, by the way.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you for watching. Final Girl. What am I started to plug that they do have as at the time we're recording this, they do have a crowdfund campaign going.
Yeah.
But I only do that if they provide a review copy. That's not it. I spent too much money on this to be doing ads for them. Forget I started that sentence. All you need to know about Final Girl is that we'll be playing more of it on this channel, and that if you subscribe to the channel and like the video while you're down there, then you'll know when we do.
And try it at home two-headed. It's fun.
It is fun. It's like,
and you like there's so many like natural jokes that happen throughout the game that it's wonderful.
I agree. The system is so successful at like, even if you're not reading the gruesome deaths, at just like a story emerging in like
right when you have them cornered, you fall over and hurt yourself.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. You trip over it. Yeah. Whatever it is, like those stories come through, and it comes through just even like more so, and it's even ultimately funnier, right?
Yeah,
when you're
share the laugh,
playing with a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not been able to unsee this ever since a Shut Up and Sit Down review of, I think, Arkham Horror, the card game, but where they said that horror board games are actually comedies.
Yeah, 100%.
And like this absolutely is.
Yeah.
But
I thought the funniest moment was definitely when we were like, all right, we got her surrounded in the gingerbread house. All right, he's gonna come out and we're gonna stab him with this pitchfork, and he just like runs right by us. And we're like, the fuck, man?
Just huffing and puffing right by.
Yeah. And we're like, wait. And then like here in the distance,
poor Flavio.
Didn't even see him coming.
No. All right. We'll be back soon to see how we can handle the big bad wolf at I think it's the cottage. That's what it's called. The cottage. At the cottage. Until then, be optimal.